Jessica Aaren, my guest for the evening. You know exactly where you can find her at jessica.aaren. Links to all of her social media are in the episode description below. Please make sure you support the guests that come on this show. Otherwise, they stop coming on the show. It's just common sense. Like, they're not getting anything out of it if you're not doing anything on your end. So go over there, follow them on social media for free. But more importantly, you know where to go. Jessica.Aaren. Jessica, it's a pleasure to have you on with me tonight.
Hi, guys.
Let me start. I used to start with just the boring question, like, how did you get into this? But I have a better one now that I like to start with. When you think about everything you do, what do you consider your job title to be?
Oh, gosh. Already coming out with hard questions, huh? I don't know. Like, when people ask me what I do, I just say that I'm in the adult film industry.
Sure.
But, yeah, that's pretty much it.
So,
I don't know. I feel like that kind of explains everything to them.
Sure.
Unless they're like, if I say adult film industry, then they know. But if I just say the adult industry, then it's so broad.
Gotcha. See, I always think, the easy thing to go is, oh, Jessica Aaren's a porn star. That's what you do. Yeah. But you're a social media manager, I assume?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you have a team that does editing, but you could potentially be an editor. You could
Everything's myself.
There you go. So
I would love to have somebody that does everything for me, though. That would make my life a lot easier. And honestly, I'd probably make more money if I hired it out to other people.
Sure, trust me. You. When I sit here and I sit down to edit, and the voice comes out not great, and I go, "Fuck! If I could just hand this off to somebody to make it perfect, I'll sit here and I'll talk to the beautiful ladies all day. You do all the back end work. That would be great."
Yeah, I just want to do the fucking. Just let me fuck, and then you do everything else. Here's my Twitter. Here's my Instagram. You do all that. And then here's my OnlyFans. You can plop it on there. Here's all the other websites because there's a million of them. It's a lot. And when you get into it, you don't really notice how much marketing it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I'm not good. I'm not a marketer. I should really, I need a book or something.
We'll come back to that because I have another question that kind of piggybacks on that. But let me now, after that first question, go into the boring one. So how did you initially decide? How did Jessica go, hey, I'm doing this work over here at XYZ, whatever it is. Fuck it. We're going to just do this. We're going to become a person who works in the adult entertainment industry, or whatever term we'd like to use. When did you decide to step out of the norm and into this fun, wild, wacky world?
To be fair, I usually say I'm in porn, but I mean, depending on the establishment of where I'm at, if it's like the gym, I'm like, yeah, I'm a porn star. Sure. But if it's like we're sitting at a nice restaurant and I don't know, there's business people around me. Oh, I'm in the adult film industry. It's a little bit classier. Depends on who you're talking to.
There's a whole group of nuns sitting behind you. Sure. Yeah. Yes. I'm in the adult entertainment industry. Sure.
Yeah, when I go back home and like there's people that meet me for the first time, that's extended friends and family. I'm in the adult film industry.
Okay. Again, I don't delve into family, but you say going home, this and that. There's no man, that leads into other questions I have later too. It's so funny. We're jumping. I wish I could put this in a nice list and organize it the right way, but that's not how I work. Do you lie to people ever and say that you're not in the adult entertainment? You never insurance because you don't want to talk about it, or do you like talking about it?
The bank.
Oh.
I'll lie to the bank.
That's fair.
I'll lie to the bank. I'll lie to because when you have an LLC, you don't want it to be anything that has anything to do with porn whatsoever. Sure. Because if the bank finds out, then they can drop you as a client.
That's crazy. They do that to white supremacists and porn stars. That's all I've noticed, right? You're not allowed to have a bank account if you are spewing crazy hate, or if you do the natural act of having sex and someone's filming it. It's nuts. Social media hates you guys. I watched a video earlier today.
Which is so lame because years ago during COVID, everyone wanted to do OnlyFans.
Sure.
Everyone did OnlyFans.
Yeah.
But now it's just getting back to the sex is taboo. But that's if you think about history, though, that's how history's been. all like world history is where sex is more rampant. And then, then you go into like religions. I'm not going to get into there, but the religion's like, no, don't do that. And then and then it goes down. And it's like, it's a overflowing, a roller coaster of being more prudish to being more sexualized.
You know what, too? I think there's been a tick up in people becoming more religious as well over the last X amount of years. I don't know if COVID, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I noticed it too with the trad wives and stuff. I'm so interested to piss off the trad wives, to be honest.
See, I gotta ask, has anyone tackled those types of things as satire at all and tried to like get that? I interviewed a girl once. I also do a show where I interview new performers that are coming on, like never having done anything. And again, it's so funny. We were like, hey, no politics. And I'm about to dive into it, but not sidewise. She was the spitting image of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC, right?
Okay.
And my thought was like, Lisa Ann did it with Sarah Palin, right?
I mean, we have SNL. They just, instead of fucking, they're doing comedy.
Sure, and that's fine.
It's
but
the same thing.
Some people might want to see the fucking, For your sake, I would hope they do. So I looked at that and I was like, yeah, you're definitely going to be divided. But there is a market for that. If someone, is big. So I don't know. The banks really, that's a fucking shame. Well, they got to fix that. Sorry.
The way I grew up was very Midwest. I grew up on a farm, like not like, we didn't have no combines or nothing, but we grew our own vegetables. Like sure. It was a small farmstead, I grew up growing my own food, canning, freezing, all that jazz. I grew up basically as a trad wife, but as a child, that's what we did. Mm-hmm. That's how we survived.
Sure.
So now everyone is like in the city doing like all the trad wife bullshit. And I'm just like, that's great. But like, and then they're trying to market off of it. And then first of all, then they're going all like, oh, I'm holier than thou, and they're like ASMR with their voice and like very sensual, but you're not fucking. I know you get freaky in the sheets. I know you're getting freaky. You got 5 kids.
you know how to fuck, okay? I know you know how to fuck. All right.
Okay, Miss Utah.
But has anyone see you want to, and that's funny. I totally get it. You want to piss off the trad wives. There's a few people that I feel like it's worth me pissing off the trad wives, and I love the OnlyFans people, but the OnlyFans people that like to state that they are porn stars, no. Okay, so that's interesting. So how did you initially get your start in this industry? It was OnlyFans, right? Yes, it was OnlyFans, and then I met people that were performers. And they were going to AVN. This was 2 years ago. And I went and I met up with people that they worked with. And we clicked and we did a collab. My first ever collab was with Richard Glaze. And then he posted on Twitter, which I never got into Twitter until I got into mainstream porn. Sure. It wasn't lucrative for me. I'm like, gotcha. Yeah. Who cares about what you fucking have to say? People tweet. There's just negativity on there. True. But now it's all porn. So it's like, it's great. Love it. So what convinced you to make that step then? What was like? I lost my job. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and this is not a bad thing at all. By the way, I apologize.
I'm not right in the ass to get to where you want to be.
I agree. But what I was going to say is this is not a bad thing, but some people come to this industry from a place of desperation. Like, I have bills I have to pay. I want to do this. And then, oh, sure. Okay. Did you find you loved it right away, or was it like it had to grow on you a little bit?
So I actually went to my first shoot. It was Team Skeet. It was through one of the friends that brought me to ABN. She linked me up with one of the Teen Skeet directors, and I went and I had like 50 lines. I had a lot of lines. Okay. It was like breaking the fourth wall, looking straight at the camera, a little bit of comedy in it. It was like Brady Bunch, but fucking, So I did all that. And, I got out of the shower after, and the director was like, oh my God, like, are you sure that was your first time? And I said, yeah. And he's like, you're made for porn. And I was like, that's when my big head started growing, You're
a natural. God damn, you could really convince anyone to keep doing it, or at least do it a second time. If the first time you grab them and you go, you're fucking natural. You know that, Jessica?
Yeah. And then I think, what was it? Like the next day I had a collab with them. So I was like, okay.
There you go. It just works.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I have a lot of mainstream people that come on this show, so I'm always very friendly. Oh yes, yeah, great. The mainstream, this and that. The acting part, I could really,
it's hard.
Just do without. No offense, the acting's great. I don't really care that. No offense, I'm sure it's a tough time for you that you're a real estate agent who's trying to sell this house and there's leaks everywhere. And if only there was something you could do. Yeah, I'm sure that's all great. I really want to get to the part where you're fucking though. That's mainly.
I agree.
Right?
I don't like the lines. I do. So I like those. I want to do more scenes where there's like an actual like character.
Okay.
I like doing the parodies.
Sure.
I just did like the Freak Gear Friday one like a couple months ago. And I was Lindsay Lohan, of course.
Who was the mother character in this?
Lindsay Lohan is technically the mother because it's for Freakier Friday, the new one that came out, and then there's the grandma and then the daughter. So I was the mom.
Oh, okay, all right.
And then there's the grandma.
I was going through your charts, basically looking at everything you did. I was like, MILF this, MILF that. This girl's like 25.
I don't look like a MILF. Yeah. Well, I'm 31 now. I just turned 31 last week.
Wow. You are. I turned 38 next month, I believe. So
I know. Dying. I was like 30. I'm like 30, flirty and thriving. 31. I'm like, we can stop now. We don't need to go any farther. I'm turning 30 again. I'm just going to say 30.
So when did you initially get into this? Like 27, 26, 26?
I did OnlyFans during COVID.
Okay.
Off and on. And then I got into porn, like mainstream porn last year. I just had my 1 year anniversary.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me jump into some of that content then, because I want to talk about a couple things. We do a thing on the show called Stat Check. Now, these numbers are entirely wrong. Okay. They're totally wrong. None of them are accurate. They're all bullshit. Anytime I say this, too, at the beginning, I go, these numbers are wrong. I say the numbers. The girl always responds back, those numbers are wrong. I know. We're aware. We're good.
I wouldn't know if they're wrong or not because I didn't even know that stats are a thing.
Now, well, you'll see what I mean by stats when I start saying them. So, Stat Check. We use the Internet Adult Film Database for this. It's like IMDb except for porn. Now, what they count is most of your mainstream stuff, some collabs, some not. This isn't included over here. We just use it as a milestone. So that way, when you're on a year from now and you have like 12 AVN awards and we're like, oh, Jessica, thank you for coming back. Look how, when you used to only have this number, blah, blah, blah. So number of scenes you've shot are 29. Number of guys you've worked with, 23. 7 girls. No, we only do AVN on this only because it'd be hard to do all the other stuff.
Do everything else.
Yeah, I have 0 AVN noms and 0 wins. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
I'm hoping that I'll get like at least a nomination this year. I don't foresee myself actually winning this year, but it would be great to get a nomination for best like favorite like boobs, the boob category.
Okay. All right.
I don't see myself getting the MILF one because like I'm pretty new in the MILF scene. Or like the new starlet would be cool, but I'm going for the boobs. I would like to be known for best boobs.
Proud of them, are you?
Yes, I bought them myself before porn. That's why I'm a MILF, is because of my boobs.
Did you ever look down at them as you were thinking about getting into porn and go, well, I bought these. I might as well. Like, fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, sorry, my cat.
It's totally cool. I'll show you my cat afterwards. You'll lose your mind. You'll be like, oh my God, that's the cutest cat. He has a human name too. Can I ask your cat's name?
Yes. What's yours first though?
David.
Oh, you're okay. So mine's Gerald.
Okay. Human names. That's pretty cute.
It's actually a family name. And he came with that name, and I kept it, not even thinking about it. But that's like my grandpa's like name, and he died when my dad was like young, like a child. So I was like, maybe he's reincarnated.
Oh, that's very cute. We adopted him. He's a little one-eyed British short hair cat.
Cute.
Okay, and he doesn't scratch. And he doesn't bite, and he does the thing that dogs do where they put their teeth on you if you're like tickling them, but he doesn't break skin. Oh my God, how great are cats?
I love cats. I just had to put one of mine down
Oh my God.
the day before my birthday.
We're twins. You want to hear how we're almost kind of twins?
How?
3 years. My birthday's November 27th.
Okay.
3 years ago on November 26th, my dad was killed in a work accident. Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Thank you.
Okay,
I'm gonna really.
The Dad Club too.
It sucks. It's well, sometimes it sucks. I've met people where they're kind of like, well, my dad's dead. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. They go, I'm not. And I'm like,
well, and here's the thing: is like they're dead. They've been dead for so long. It's just kind of like, why are you sorry? You're just sorry for yourself that you had to hear me say that my dad's dead.
Yeah.
And you know what? My mom is dead too. So no one can ever give me yo mama jokes, and I love that. I make grown men cry at the bar when they do like stupid dad jokes because I will win every time.
You know,
I will make you feel like shit.
I still have my mom, but I sit back and I think. When I lost my dad, I was really like, even though I'm a grown man and my father was getting old and this and that, I had a feeling like, oh, there's no one that can like, who will have my back definitively. Like you all have friends and and this and that, but you never know when your friends could kind of turn on you or this and that or disagree with.
That's never a guarantee. I've dealt with that a lot.
Right. But family that you find close and everything else, when they're gone, it's almost like, shit, my shield's gone, you know, in a little bit of a way. Like I wouldn't, Dad, this guy at the bar beat me up. Like it wasn't like that, but. But.
It was like, Dad, bro, like the other day I got a fucking flat tire and you know what? I'm a little low on cash. Well, bro, I'm sorry. You know, that sucks. You know, I'm going to be there for your emotional support. Do you need another tire to be put on? You know, and then he'll go and have me change the freaking tire.
Yeah. Yeah.
That, you know?
I get it. Now, here's the other sad part though, because you said about your cat. The following year, November 27th, my actual birthday, the 1 year and 1 day anniversary of my dad, we had to put down my wife's 21-year-old cat that we had forever.
But that's a very long time.
And she didn't get sick until the day she went. It was when she showed signs she was going. Like she went strong the whole fucking time. So
yeah, that's what I'm hoping Gerald will do. He's fat. He's like a ginger cat, you know, but he's like a cream color. Oh,
that's very cute.
Yeah, and he's like 7, and then I had a 6-year-old that I had to put down, but he was like a special needs. I think he was neurologically not all there.
Okay.
But I woke up and he was not doing good, and I took him, and I think he had an obstruction.
Oh, that's really sad.
And then I got my 12-year-old who has hyperthyroidism. So.
Ooh. Now, are you doing the cream in the ear? Is that hyper or hypo?
I think that's hypo. I do 2 pills in the morning and 2.5 at night.
Okay, we used to do cream in the ear every night, and then it eventually went to twice a day. Yeah, she had a thyroid thing too. Anyway, I'll talk to you all fucking day about cats, by the way. All right, now I'm just gonna have to hit this kind of crudely right off the bat. But
stats.
What would you? Oh, we already did the stats. We're good with that. What would you say has been? And you still have a young career. We just passed the 1 year anniversary on your mainstream porn entrance. What would you say has been your defining scene so far? Like if someone were to say, hey, I can only watch one video of yours, what is your best video that I should go check out? Either you do the best in it, you look the best in it, it's the most intense scene you've done. Like what is your quote unquote defining scene?
That's a hard one. You know, I got the most traction and people enjoying this scene, which is one of my least favorite scenes because of what happens in it. It's my glory hole swallow scene.
Okay. All right. We have to talk.
It's intense.
We have
to talk. It's intense. I think there was like 7 guys. No, 10 guys. There's 10 guys, and you have to take each of their loads within 2 minutes.
You are jumping 2 questions ahead every time we talk. It is the most awesome thing. And I actually forgot one of my old questions from section 1 that we'll come back to, because now we're talking about it. I think you may be saying the wrong website too, because I'm a fan of both. Secrets. I think it's Glory Hole. Secrets. Swallow is a different one. Yeah, they're both ones, but I think you've shot with the, okay.
Yeah.
That's actually on my prep sheet, like, to talk about this.
Okay.
I enjoy those websites. I enjoy how they're shot. I call them mid-tier. No offense to them. No offense to... it's strictly production-wise. So my 3 tiers are top end, where everything's real beautiful, director, cinematography. Not necessarily my thing.
I like the cinematic stuff.
You do. So you do like that type of stuff.
I do. I think my 2 favorite ones are, like, not out yet.
Okay.
I have, like, 3 coming out that I don't know when they are. 2 of them are Penthouse.
Okay.
And one of them's Hustler.
Okay.
And they do more, like, cinematic, nice stuff. And I just did, what is it called? Pornpole.com. It's a brand new one.
Okay.
But the director for that one does, like, really cinematic stuff and, like, slow-mo while you're on the pole. And it's like, I'm excited for that one, for visualizing, for the visual.
Sure.
But I would say, like, the hardest one I've ever done, that I'm most proud of, because it was so, I've never swallowed cum ever in my entire life. And then I go to this glory hole scene and I have to take 10 loads. And it's also, like, not fully all the way down my esophagus. So, like, I'm, like, sucking dick and it's catching onto the stuff that just was in there and pulling it back out. So I'm, like, coughing, like, cum out of my fucking esophagus. And it's just, like, I don't know. I think guys like to see people struggle. Maybe that's what it is. Like, I think that's the thing.
I'll be honest with you. I enjoy those websites. I don't enjoy glory hole websites all the time. I enjoy secrets. I enjoy swallows. And here's why I do. And by the way, I have a wife. Like, I don't have any need for porn. I just enjoy it. I think it's fun to watch. It's like a psychological thing. I think I like them because of kind of what you said there, where when I see someone hits 8 or 9 or 10, I go, oh, this chick is a worker. Like, it's maybe they cut away after the first one where this.
No, it was straight through.
So that's what I have to ask. A little behind the scenes, and don't you know, if you don't want to, I totally understand it. But I would assume, my own personal head, if I'm shooting that scene and I'm in your shoes, lingerie, nakedness, whatever, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'll swallow one, then I'll go throw it up and drink some water, come back, swallow the next one. Drink some water. So you just shot all the way through. All
the way through. I mean, if you absolutely need to cut, they will cut. But, like, no, they have, like, because right after you do a gangbang.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, like, they're also on a time crunch because the male talent shows up as well for that. So it's like they're on a time crunch to get everything done.
I have to ask that, and it's I'm not assuming this is true, but if I were to watch those scenes, if I were to watch the gangbang scene, you said that occurred second, right?
Mm.
Are you giving your 100% performance, or are you, like, at 90, like, okay, just got to keep the smile going because my jaw is killing me right now?
No, because gangbangs are super easy. It's quick. It's like 30 minutes, not even 20, 30 minutes.
Okay. All right. And what goes, I mean, is that planned at all? Is it like they used to say?
You just go.
Just go. Yeah. Just jump in.
Just go. It's gonzo. It's you just get thrown into the wolves.
See, that's what I like. And that's why I say I like those sites. I don't need, like, the beautiful cinematic thing, because I know a monster. I can't ever picture a monster like myself in that beautiful scene by the ocean. And you have, you know, Jennifer White or whoever looking beautiful with the drapes. No. I'm more of a pig. I also don't necessarily need to be in the bottom tier where you hear, like, copywritten music in the background playing and you're like, oh, they don't have the rights to Rage Against the Machine in this fucking porn video.
Yeah.
So I like where maybe they don't have the best camera and the best cinematography, or they do have a really great camera. They don't need a lot of cinematography. They just kind of set up and go, Jessica, go to work. Those I enjoy personally.
I think they have they have a side camera and then they have an up top camera as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Eventually I would like to do more cinematic things. I think that I'm actually looking into doing some improv classes and stuff just to get into a little bit more acting portion, because I would like to do more of the movie style eventually within the next maybe couple years.
Sure. Does that does the acting portion fit your personality prior to coming into porn or no?
Well, I was in drama class growing up, and I was a figure skater, so I always was in characters, figure skating, you pick a character, you present it on the skates, and judges and shows. So I was Annie. I was always, what's so wild? I was always a redhead in figure skating.
Really? Okay.
I'm a blonde naturally.
I was going to ask how real is the hair? Because it's beautiful.
I get asked all the time if it's real, but it's because I pick the most orange ginger color ever.
Sure.
I don't want it to be Fire Engine, but I was always Annie. I was always Ariel.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
And now I just have red hair and I'm in porn. So I guess it just fits.
I get it. That makes sense to me. Are you going to be the type, are you making the red hair your brand, or will you eventually change it, you think, once switch it up?
I would like to change it. I would like to actually just have my natural hair all together, but I kind of started porn and went in with it. So now it's kind of, I would say within the next 3 years, I'm going to keep it for a long time.
Okay.
But who knows? It might be even harder to change it then.
Sure. Were there any kinks or niches or fetishes or anything like that you thought you would have no interest in pursuing coming into porn, where you may be I don't want to ever do that? Maybe you ended up shooting a scene like that, something, and you decide, oh, that's actually kind of fun. I do kind of like that. Has anything changed your mind in porn?
Well, I haven't done anything super crazy, in my opinion. I haven't done anything for kink or anything. No, okay. I haven't done any bondage. I haven't done anal.
Okay.
So it's everything else I feel is so normal. But
right.
I mean, is it though? My brain now is completely different than it was a year ago.
My brain's been fucked since 6th grade. Okay, that was the first time we had the Spice Channel, and it kind of decoded a little, and you could see the waves.
You can see one nipple.
Yeah, well, exactly, and that just set you off the whole night.
Yeah. And you're you're going to be thinking about that one nipple the whole time. It's going to, go for hours on that. And so when I have to say that, I'm I have to step outside and be what do normal people consider to be normal, right? Yeah.
I saw a scene, I didn't watch the whole scene, wasn't necessarily my thing, but I saw a scene where you were riding a guy, and then another guy was fucking that guy. And I was this is
was it all three of us on top of each other?
It was the one guy that you were fucking laying on the bed. Okay. And then the other guy came and just kind of slid in this guy, and I was well, I think I'm done with this episode. It's fine. It's fine for people who enjoy it. I'm not my preference, generally.
Maybe, yeah. That might be something, I probably wouldn't think about being into the bi area. I've only done 2 bi scenes, and then the rest have been because collabs or stuff,
Sure.
But I don't really consider myself being part of the bi portion. I'm more of a straight.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't mind if that's what, most of the guys are gay for pay anyways.
Okay. Is that okay? All right. We've all heard that for about 30 years. And thank you for confirming it. Yes. Yes. So they say. Sure. Have you ever had to, this is, I won't ask you to name the person at all. I won't. It's a rude question. Have you ever shown up on set and seen the guy you're going to have to fuck and been ugh, it's going to be a long day?
Yeah.
And was it a looks thing? Was it a hygiene thing? Was it a reputation thing?
There's been a couple, actually, surprisingly. One was a looks and penis.
Too small, too big.
Too small.
Oh, no.
Like,
God.
too small.
Like, okay, step outside of the industry again. You're a woman working in marketing.
Oh, it was not a normal size.
How does that get into porn then?
Well, he works for himself.
Gotcha. That's the real easy way to not have it fucking matter, huh? Doesn't matter what I look like as long as I provide the flight, hotel, and pay for it and put it up on a website, maybe. Depending on the girl. Okay. All right.
Yeah. And then another person was because of their hygiene, teeth specifically.
I just asked some girl that the other day. What is breath like on set? I'm a real important breath person. I don't care how hot you are.
Well, this person just has plaque on their teeth.
That's gross when you can see it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, but to answer the question about breath, do people have good breath on set?
Okay. I'm the person that I brush my teeth before I go to set. I brush my teeth right before I'm doing even Pretty Girls. And then before we start the scene, I'll brush my teeth. And then after the scene, I'll brush my teeth.
Wonderful.
But I also have Invisalign. So I'm like,
sure. Okay.
And I have the breath drops. I have all this extra stuff. It just depends. Not everyone can. Some people have situations with their mouth. Usually some of them is veneers.
Okay.
You can't help it.
Oh, yeah. You could throw a mint in there though.
Yeah. And people do, but sometimes it doesn't always work the whole time. And it is what it is. And it's their dentist that messed up. So you should.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to come down on any of them personally. I always think about that in mainstream movies too. I'm like, did Brad Pitt have tuna that day when he was kissing that chick? Because I would fucking hate that.
My thing is all these freaking celebrities are getting veneers, and I know their fucking mouth is rank. How come no one's talking about their mouth being rank?
I've never heard that, but veneers stink, you're saying?
Yes, they have veneer breath.
Some
people have veneer. Some people, I wouldn't say, if you had a good dentist who did the veneers not correctly, it should be fine.
Sure.
But some people, what happens is and I'm not the most educated on it, okay?
Sure.
They maybe they take too much of the enamel off of the tooth and it starts rotting in the veneer. Ooh. And so then you have a rotting tooth underneath the veneer.
Oh my God.
Or the cap.
Ugh.
Yeah. That's why most people, what they should be doing is just taking a little bit off and getting the porcelain, copper, the front facing, not the whole thing.
Doesn't matter what kind of teeth the guy with the small dick had, though. He still had a small dick. Yeah.
Yeah. He was nice.
Sure. Yeah, that's great. That's what all guys want to hear. Your dick's small, but you're nice.
I was getting angry halfway in because I was like, God, I just want this to be over.
All right. What type of content, if I head over to your OnlyFans, am I going to see? At Jessica.Aaren, Aaren. Are you a daily poster of a picture? No. Are you a weekly poster? Are you a monthly full video? Or what are we doing? What is the structure?
Whenever I remember and or somebody messages me for a custom, I like the customs. I think I just fell out of love for OnlyFans because it's just of everything else in my daily life. It's another thing that I have to remember to be active on.
Okay.
Sure. I just need to be better about it, to be honest.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying.
You're trying. This is a New Year's resolution that we're coming up with in September.
Hopefully I can find somebody to sit in my ear and be like, hey, you need to post this, this, and this today. And I'll be like, okay, maybe I just need guidance. I just need somebody to guide me to make posts every day.
Do you, I know that's not what you're talking about in this sense, but do you have any mentors in the industry? Anyone who's helped you along? Or I see online all you girls, I would think from the outside, again, using dumb brain over there, I would be like, oh my God, it must be so fucking catty and nasty in the porn industry. All these girls going at each other to beauty contests. No, you all seem like really nice with each other and sweet. Has anyone like been a mentor for you, or have you kind of figured it out yourself?
I've kind of had to do it myself here, and I feel like the different locations of porn have different environments. Florida is very party, you know. There's a lot of like big content houses, model houses there. There's quite a few. So, and I feel like a lot of people commingle over there. LA, I feel like is exactly the same thing. People commingle. Here in Vegas, people don't really commingle like that, if that makes sense.
No, well,
And there's a lot of older, it's just so weird because I characterize myself as like the new porn stars.
Sure.
And like, but usually those new porn stars are usually like 18, 19 to 25, you know? And then there's me, 31, coming in. And it's like, I have this work ethic of somebody who is older, who just stays to themselves. And
Sure.
but then I'm still part of this new wave of new people.
You know, and maybe that's just Vegas though, because there's been so many people who have come into the industry because of COVID, you know, during the pandemic, even older people. Like I've interviewed a lot of people who've come in, not older, but like you're saying, not 18, 19. But then again, all of you kind of learned to do it on your own during COVID. So maybe that's kind of the mindset now. It's like, yeah, we don't commingle. But we're not angry at anyone. It's just, hey, I got shit I got to get done. Let's get it done. Do you want to work with me on this shit? Let's get it done, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is there a type of porn
I would like to do more things, but I think I just need to, like, it might be just Vegas.
You think so?
Yeah. They don't do like industry parties here like that.
That surprises me. Why don't they?
I don't know.
There's a lot of performers
I feel like
there,
it's
right?
because there's a lot of the older porn stars that live here and they stick to themselves, or they have kids.
Gotcha.
Or they're like in the swinger lifestyle. And I'm like, yeah, that's great. But it's like, have you gone to a swinger party?
Me personally?
Yeah.
I have not. I've interviewed a lot over the last few weeks though.
I have gone to one and it was very interesting. And none of the men were
You were not interested in them, or they weren't interested in you?
I wasn't interested in them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured. I was like, what the fuck are these guys talking about? Okay, good. Makes sense.
And the way they do it, well, I didn't go to like a swinger party that was like industry people.
Sure.
I went to like, I guess, a normal swinger freaking play party. Mm-hmm. And then me and my one friend that are he's in OnlyFans, he gets tested. I get tested. We have a wristband. No one else has wristbands. So we can't even be fucking anybody because I'm not going to waste my test. I'm not going to invalidate my test.
No. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Okay. So are industry parties, like industry swinger parties, is that like everyone comes in tested for the most part? I'm
guessing so. Sure. I mean, if you're in the industry, it would make sense that you would come in tested.
It's so funny. Anytime, it's just the tropes about porn stars are just so far from the truth. Ready? All you do is show up on set and get fucked and get paid a lot of money. No, not true at all. We haven't
had an industry pay raise since the 80s.
You girls are dirty and have STDs and this and that. The cleanest people in the world, right? These tropes are just entirely wrong about the porn industry.
Also, we're probably the most cleanliest. We take when it's on set, I'm taking like 3 showers a day.
You told me you brushed your teeth about 12 times before you did a scene. Like, yeah. You know, I can't imagine how clean your hair is because your fucking mouth is shiny.
Well, I try not to wash my hair that much because, you know, it's nice not to wash the hair. It takes a while to dry, but the body have to smell good.
This is your job. This is like, you know, like I
don't even like driving to LA and having a shoot because like, when I drive to LA, I'm sitting in the car for 4.5 hours, you know, singing and swass. I'm like, no, I'm all sweaty now. Nervous sweats, you know, trying to get through LA.
I get it. I've waited for an interview in a hot car for 45 minutes, just pouring sweat through my suit.
And I'm always early.
Okay.
I'm always early. I'm always like an hour early to my LA shoots.
Why is that? Do you drive real fast?
I drive. Yeah, I drive and I drive fast. But not only that, I have anxiety about being late to anything. So, and I never know what the traffic's going to be like in LA.
I've never been west of Pennsylvania. Okay, so I couldn't tell you what traffic's like. Jersey traffic's dog shit, though. If you're coming to Exotica, I'll let you know that.
Yeah, my roommate's actually going to Exotica.
Oh, okay. All right. Is she a performer? Can I ask the name or no?
Yeah, Lucy Lotus.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I I may have reached out to her for an interview in the past. I don't know. Okay, Jessica, I have a couple more questions, and they're odd, kind of. Where are we going from here? It sounds like, it's so funny because you answer all the questions beforehand because you're so good at, like, just conversing. My question to you is, where do you want your career to go from here? Now, if I track back and go, well, you want to start shooting more mainstream stuff, go ahead. You say it again. Where would we like to see Jessica Aaren's career move from this point?
I would like to do more, like, less MILF. I do love the MILF. I'll still do it. But I would like to do more, like, boyfriend, girlfriend stuff, or more girl next door or wife swap. I just worked with Naughty America, and I liked that. I would like to do more stuff like that. Vixen, more Penthouse, Hustler. I would like to get on some, like, magazines, maybe have a feature for some. I'm currently trying to set up a time this year to go to Budapest or Prague.
Okay. Prague's a big shoot site, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
right. I would like to do that. I'm in the process of trying to get everything worked out while trying to figure out, I want to move. I want to move to a different apartment. So I'm, like, trying to fit that, plus my Florida trip, plus my New York City trip. It's like, there's a lot.
Well, it's tough to ask this, though. So do you see yourself more as a person who... Do you want to do this for X amount of years? And then I understand there's no definitive answer and no one will hold you to this, but do you want to do this for X amount of years and then 40, 45, something like that? You go, I think I'm going to step away. Do you see yourself shooting, like, GILF porn someday? Or
definitely not GILF.
No.
I don't think GILF. That I can probably say no. I would not. But, like, what's the age for GILF? Is that, like, are they going to be like, oh, it's 45? Like, that would be crazy to be a GILF at 45. Like, and I already look young.
Yeah.
I look 25 and I'm 30, you know?
Yeah. You're going to have to be like 120 to do GILF stuff, I think, the way you're aging. Yeah. I would like to
try to invest and get multiple homes.
Okay.
One for just, like, obviously myself, but then one to rent out for industry.
Sure.
That kind of stuff. I just need to do more investments.
Personal question. Are you good with money or are you bad with money?
Oh, no, I'm bad with money.
Me too. Yeah. My wife is so good with money, and I have to almost be like, fucking take my shit away from me. I see stuff and I go, we need that. We need that right now.
Me on Amazon.
Yeah, it's a real problem, dude. I get Amazon packages every day. Every day.
I know. I was kind of bad. I bought this nice mirror. But I was like, it's an investment. I can take pictures in it.
There you go.
It was like $135.
That sounds like a business write-off to me if you have the right account.
It is. I mean, everything's a business write-off.
That's pretty sweet. I like that.
I need my tax lady to still file my taxes from last year.
Last question I have for you here, and it's an odd one, but I always like to just judge it based on the people who are in the industry and what they think. And the answers to me have been really surprising. It's not meant to be a gotcha or negative or anything like that. What age should women be allowed to get into porn legally? go ahead, and then I'll tell you what I've kind of been tracking from all the other performers I've talked to.
I feel like it probably shouldn't be 18. Yes, legally you're an adult, but I also don't think that like people in the military at 18 should be sent out into war either. So I mean, they say your frontal lobe develops at 25, but I mean, then I feel like you're kind of getting late to the game of, of the TikToks and Twitters and Instagrams, like people already having careers by the time they get 25. I would probably say like 21. I think that's a good way to start drinking. I mean, granted, they are going to start partying a lot and having gas money. They're going to spend it willy-nilly. Yeah. You can only do so much, though.
Yeah, it's kind of been the consent. We've talked about it in this way. I use the exact same reference. I go, if you can go die in war, you should be able to shoot porn if you want to, right?
Yes.
If you're mature enough for that, you're mature enough. But it really comes down to where the number doesn't really matter, because there's 18-year-olds who are mature enough to do this. Yes. And understand the complications of it.
There's
and
30-year-olds that aren't even mature enough to do this, and they do drugs, and they can't handle their stuff. They go and party. They're more worried about the partying than anything.
Okay, I feel like she's calling me out directly now, folks. But no, I'm just kidding. But I get that. So here was the kind of solution we came up with, right? How about 18 to 21? You can do cam and solo stuff on OnlyFans.
Okay.
You can make money if you need to. That was the other concern. It's some girls get kicked out of the house at 16. They hit 18. They decide they want to do this. I don't want to be the one to take that away from them.
Well, and then you also got to think about the legislation side of it, which is kind of shitty. I'm sorry to bring this up, but sure. If you put a stop on, the age of being on these platforms and performing, then it's going to hurt women. It's not really going to hurt men too much.
Right.
It's going to hurt the women of the world. So, and that aspect, it kind of makes me feel kind of like icky, because you're taking away a woman's right. Totally.
I think it's more the way I looked at it, at least. And again, it's not, I'm a fucking middle-aged dude. Like, it doesn't affect me at all. But, I did an interview early on with this girl who was 18, found a job on Sexy Jobs, flew across the country on her own dime because she was going to be paid back for it, booked a hotel room, got to the hotel, called the guy, no answer. And I hear that and I go like, yo, I am
It happens on OnlyFans people all the time. That's why I don't fuck around with it.
I totally get it. That to me, I was like, yo, we need to like protect people like that. But that's just a white knight thing. I have not considered, like you said. At the time, I did not consider, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt women. I don't want to take opportunities away from
people. Because what it is, it's like once they go this step, then it's what's the next step? And there's already a war on sex workers.
Yeah.
So they're already trying to take away. I mean, my home state, I think they're trying to pass a law that they can't have Pornhub.
I think there's a bunch of states already, right?
There is. Texas and Florida is one of them. Michigan is going to do it as well, but they put in a clause. I don't know if you read the Michigan one, which is the one I read. They're trying to put a transphobic law in place where it's under the law for porn. So the headline says porn, but they're really attacking the trans community. And that's what's happening with these bills. It's like they have a umbrella law that they're trying to get passed, but no one's actually reading what's underneath and what the fine line print is.
Yeah.
That's how we're getting attacked.
The bill to ban porn, it's 1,600 pages or whatever, and you're like, well, what else is in there? Because I think you could have wrapped this up in 3 or 4 pages, maybe.
They want it to be as hard to read as possible.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's weird, but by the way, that's when you step in. You make a separate OF. Trad Jess, okay? And you you do lewds. Just do lewds, okay? Because these guys are, church guys. I want to
talk of just like having all these like freaking sundresses that go down to the floor.
Oh, yeah, drags on the floor.
I have actually thought about pissing them off that way by doing like like, because I don't know, I just find it funny. There's some people that I'm willing to troll, and the trad wives are the ones. Okay.
I don't think you'd piss them. I think you might piss the wives off, but I think you might get the guys on that one. For real. Like, if I was
I go back to North Dakota and I do like a whole shoot in the freaking fields, like picking corn, you know?
It might work. You don't know. What I've learned from interviewing people in this industry is there's an audience for everything. Might not be the biggest audience, but there's an audience for everything.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And it's just so weird because I have I know the knowledge of trad wives, but the thing is all the trad wives that are on the internet now, they're fake. They're fake trad wives. They don't even like, they just learned how to pickle. So now they're pickling. They just learned how to do sourdough. So now they're doing sourdough.
Look, I'm not religious at all, but COVID really fucked me up where my wife and I are looking for a house now. I'm looking for an acre of property so I could grow my own food, not have fucking microplastics all over the place. So.
I miss real food.
Right?
I miss growing my own food. I really do. Because it's like, it's great. I loved it. It tastes so much better. It tastes.
I did tomatoes a few years ago. They were good.
Yeah. Have you ever had a radish from the grocery store?
I've never had a radish personally. What? No. What is a radish?
Spicy. It's so good.
No,
we used to grow like horseradish root.
Oh, horseradish is different. Horseradish is good. Radishes are like fucking beets with no flavor.
Yeah. From the grocery store, when you have them from your house, like it's hot, it's spicy.
Your cat is the cutest fucking cat in the world, by the way. He or she keeps tapping you on the shoulder going, Jessica, Jessica. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest tonight, Jessica Aaren. Aaren is spelled A-A-R-E-N in case you don't know. And you're going to head exactly where you think you're going to head. blah.com/Jessica.Aaren, A-A-R-E-N. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest tonight, Jessica Aaren. Jessica, thank you so much for coming on with me.
Thank you. I had such a great time. Whenever you want me on again.